Hello. Okay, continuing our place value review. I am in, again, the assignment titled Place Value Review in your Google Classroom. Today we are on slide 6, and we are comparing digits and whole numbers. And like I said earlier on slide 5, comparing is us looking at two different numbers and deciding which one that hungry gator is going to eat. Okay? In this assignment, they want us to find which number does the underlying digit have less value. So we're looking for the smallest this time. So the first thing I want to do is plug in these two numbers. They want to know is 6,421 or 1,693, does the 1 have the smallest value? So let's plug it in. First, I'm going to start with my ones. I've got 1, 2, 4, 6. Obviously, you'd have to draw your place value chart, but since I'm on the computer, I have this fancy one for you. So I'm just going to plug in 6,421. And then underneath that, I'm going to skip a row so I can transpose it here, expanded form. So here I'm going to put 1,693. Okay. All right, so they are looking for the value of 1 for the underlying digit, and we're looking for the smallest 1, okay? So first I'm going to look at my 1 in each number. So I have 1 here and 1 here, and I'm going to drop the 1 down into the next column, and I am making this expanded form so you can see which one is biggest. In this case, I do not need to add any zeros because this one is the ones. There is only one, so this is going to have $1, okay? Here, I'm going to drop the 1 here, and I do have some digits after it, so I'm going to add zeros. 1, 2, 3. This is saying I have $1,000. So if I'm looking for the less value, is $1,000 smaller than $1? No, not in this case. If I only had $1, I could probably only buy maybe a piece of candy. If I had $1,000, I could probably buy a whole new wardrobe, right? So for this case, the smallest one is this number right here, 6,421. So this one right here. So I'm going to take one of these circles and I'm going to say this one is smaller than this one. Okay, let's do another one. Get my new place value chart. Okay, so I have 24,796 or 32,529. So I'm just going to plug in my numbers starting both with the ones column. So 697, 697, 4, 2. I'm going to skip a row so I can do that expanded form for you again. 925. 925, 23. Okay. All right, so I am looking at my underlying digit is the 2. So let's go take a look at the 2s. I've got a 2 here and a 2 here. So let's start with this 2. So I'm just going to drop down my 2, and then I have to fill in the rest of these with zeros because they are digits behind him. So this one says I have 20,000, okay? Okay, my next 2 is right here. And I am going to fill these in with zeros because I'm making this expanded form. And remember, we're looking for the smallest 2. So is 20,000 bigger or smaller than 2,000? 2,000 is actually smaller, so 20,000 is bigger. So in this case, we want the smallest number. So we're going to circle 32,529. So that's this one right here. 32,529. Now I know it's confusing because normally the gator would want to eat him, right? Because he's bigger. Because if you see the 2 and the 3, 3 is bigger than 2. But in this case, we're looking at the underlying digit and we're looking for the one that has the least value, the smallest value. And in this case, if you look, this 2 is in the thousands column. This 2 is in the 10,000s column. So that is why we are circling 32,529.